Hey everyone, welcome back to the GeoHub channel. Today we're going to be discussing Florida, the Sunshine State, known for its beautiful beaches, vibrant nightlife, and hurricanes. With the recent hurricane gaining worldwide news coverage, you may have wondered why Florida seems to attract so many hurricanes. Today, we're going to be diving deep into the science behind this phenomenon. First and foremost, let's talk geography and climate. Florida is uniquely positioned at the intersection of the Gulf of Mexico, the Atlantic Ocean, and the Caribbean Sea. This location makes it a prime target for tropical storms and hurricanes. The warm waters surrounding Florida act like fuel for hurricanes. When ocean temperatures rise above 80 degrees Fahrenheit, they create the perfect conditions for hurricanes to form and intensify. This geographical advantage is also a disadvantage. Florida's elongated peninsula juts out into these warm waters, making it an inevitable target as storms track westward from the Atlantic or northward from the Caribbean. Next, let's discuss wind patterns. The trade winds, which blow from east to west near the equator, play a significant role in steering hurricanes towards Florida. As hurricanes form off the coast of Africa, they are carried westward by these trade winds. When they reach the Caribbean and the Atlantic, the subtropical high-pressure system, also known as the Bermuda High, often steers them towards the southeastern United States, including Florida. Additionally, wind shear, which is the change in wind speed and direction with altitude, plays a crucial role. Low wind shear allows hurricanes to grow and strengthen. Florida's vicinity to these areas with favorable wind conditions often means hurricanes can thrive as they approach. Florida's hurricane history is both fascinating and alarming. Since record-keeping began, Florida has been hit by over 120 hurricanes, with nearly 40 of those being Category 3 or higher. Some of the most infamous hurricanes include the Labor Day hurricane of 1935, which is still the most intense hurricane to hit the U.S. Hurricane Andrew in 1992, which caused unprecedented destruction, and Hurricane Irma in 2017, which affected almost the entire state. These hurricanes left scars on the landscape and in the memories of those who lived through them, shaping Florida's approach to preparedness and resilience. Take the recent Hurricane Milton, for instance. It developed quickly in the warm waters of the Atlantic, intensifying to a Category 5 storm with winds reaching 160 miles per hour before making landfall near Siesta Key in Sarasota County on October 9, 2024. Milton brought sustained winds of 140 miles per hour and torrential rains, resulting in widespread flooding and power outages across South Florida. The storm surge inundated coastal areas, and many residents had to be evacuated. Hurricane Milton caused at least 27 tornadoes to rip through Florida, adding to the destruction. The storm surge reached up to 10 feet in some areas, causing significant damage to infrastructure and homes. The hurricane knocked out power for more than 3 million homes and businesses in the state, with the highest number of outages in Sarasota County and neighboring Manatee County. The roof of Tropicana Field Stadium in St. Petersburg was torn off, and a crane collapsed into a building in the city. Despite the widespread devastation, Florida's emergency response teams and residents showed remarkable resilience. Evacuation centers were set up across the state, and thousands of people were rescued from flooded areas. President Joe Biden visited Florida to assess the damage and offer support to affected communities. The aftermath of Hurricane Milton highlighted the importance of preparedness and community support. Floridians came together to help each other rebuild and recover, demonstrating the strength and resilience of the state. In recent years, climate change has also contributed to the frequency and intensity of hurricanes. Rising global temperatures have led to warmer ocean waters, which, as we mentioned earlier, are a key ingredient for powerful hurricanes. Furthermore, climate change has led to higher sea levels, making coastal areas more vulnerable to storm surges and flooding. Florida, with its extensive coastline and low-lying areas, is particularly at risk. Climate models suggest that while the number of hurricanes may not drastically increase, the proportion of high-intensity storms will. This means more Category 4 and 5 hurricanes, packing even more devastating wind speeds and storm surges. Despite the challenges, Florida has become a model of hurricane preparedness and resilience. The state has invested in robust infrastructure, early warning systems, and comprehensive evacuation plans to protect its residents. Floridians have also learned to adapt to living with hurricanes, building homes and businesses that can withstand strong winds and flooding. The state's culture of resilience is a testament to the strength and determination of its people. Mandatory building codes now require new constructions to be hurricane-resistant, incorporating features like impact-resistant windows and reinforced roofs. These measures have significantly reduced the damage from recent storms. Advancements in meteorology have significantly improved our ability to predict and track hurricanes. Satellites, radar, and computer models provide critical data that helps meteorologists forecast a storm's path and intensity. Organizations like the National Hurricane Center play a crucial role in monitoring hurricanes and issuing warnings to ensure that residents have the information they need to stay safe. These forecasts, however, are not just about predicting where a hurricane will go. They also provide vital information on potential storm surges, rainfall amounts, and wind speeds, helping communities prepare more effectively. Hurricanes bring not only physical destruction, but also significant economic and social impacts. The immediate aftermath of a hurricane can see billions of dollars in damage, affecting homes, businesses, and infrastructure. Insurance companies face huge payouts, and many residents struggle with the financial burden of rebuilding. The tourism industry, a major economic driver for Florida, also takes a hit, as visitors cancel trips and attractions close down for repairs. Socially, the impact can be just as severe. Displacement of families, stress on mental health, and the disruption of community services like schools and hospitals create long-term challenges. Hurricanes also wreak havoc on the environment. Coastal erosion, destruction of habitats, and pollution from damaged infrastructure are common consequences. Mangroves, coral reefs, and wetlands, which act as natural barriers against storm surges, often bear the brunt of the damage. This loss of natural defenses can make future hurricanes even more devastating. Efforts to restore these critical habitats are underway, with conservationists and scientists working to repair and rebuild Florida's natural storm defenses. Despite the bleak scenario, humans have a remarkable resilience. History has shown our ability to adapt and rebuild. Through determination and ingenuity, there could be a path to recovery. In the face of the ultimate hurricane catastrophe, it's our spirit and unity that would guide us through the darkness into a new dawn. So, why does Florida always get hit with hurricanes? It's a combination of its geographic location, favorable climate conditions, prevailing wind patterns, and, increasingly, the impacts of climate change. While the state can't escape its hurricane-prone destiny, it has embraced the challenge with resilience and preparedness. That's all for today, folks. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps us out. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.